Hello everyone. I am back for a little quick Bible journaling tutorial on watercolors. So these are my watercolors and I'm working in John 3, the third letter of John, and the first verse says, the elder to be loved, is it Gaius, whom I love in truth. And number 2 says, beloved, I pray that all may go well with you and that you may be in good health as it goes well with your soul. So some of you might know that I have a Facebook group and we're approaching 5,000 sisters, and I am so excited. And so because of that, we are super excited. All of the admin members, everyone's just excited. So I thought I would do, it is called Well With My Soul, just like the song. So I thought I would show you some, you know, watercolor technique, and we will go from there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my words onto the paper. So I might fast forward this. So now to thicken up your lines, you're going to want to thicken up your downstrokes. So it's really easy. You just kind of go right back over the lines and you just go like this, where you know you're going to be downstroking, and before you get to that upstroke, you stop. And you do the same thing here. You're just going to come down, and then I'm going to go up, so I'm going to stop. But on this side, it's a downstroke, so I'm going to come around, and then this is an upstroke. Then I get right here, and see, I'm back to a downstroke. Then I'm going to take that simple, and then I'm going to come over here because that's a downstroke, and I'm just going to keep going. My downstrokes, my upstrokes, my downstrokes, boom. See how simple that is? And then over here, it's going to be the same way. So I'm going to come down onto my, and then I'm going to stop. Then I'm a down, and it's an up, and then it's a downstroke. And then same thing. And then you just want to come down, and then you know when you're going to have to stop is on that. There we go. Now S's are a little tricky, so you have to be really careful with them. There we go. And then O's are really simple because you can just kind of just pull a line in here like that. You can even make it a little bigger like that. And then we're going to come down, and then down, and then we're just going to all the way. There we go. Now you're thinking, okay, well, what does that do, right? You just go back and fill this in, and that fills in your lines, making them thick. And it's really easy. You could even grab a brush pen if you would like and use it to fill in with. And if you go outside like I just did, you just smooth it out. It's really simple. Smooth it out. So So I'm just filling it in. Just like this. Now, if you wanted to use a brush pen, you can. You just have to be real careful, you know, not to get outside those lines. But it does fill it in a lot faster. A lot faster. The light's glaring on it and I can't see. I have to lean in there to see it. So you just have to really be very careful. Just like that. Okay, I'll do these two real quick and then we'll move on. Please be quiet. All right, there we go. So that takes care of that. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dry this ink. It's Indian ink, so it is waterproof. So we're gonna dry it real quick just to set it so that we know it's good and dry. Just gonna make sure that it's all good. Okay, then I'm gonna put my mat back here, so my page. Now, as you can see, I did not prep my page because with watercolors, you do not need to prep because they do not bleed through. So you're really good there. And then you're gonna take your water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the splash effect, kind of like where the water just colors run everywhere. So I wanna really soak my page, like big time. I just want to soak it really well. Just gonna really soak it. I want it to be good and wet all over it. Pull it out. As you can see, my ink is not, it's there. Okay, and then I'm going to grab color. And I'm just gonna dab it on. I'm gonna rinse out my brush. And I'm going to grab another color. And then we're going to wet it again in just a second. And we're going to get in here with some more color. And then we're going to get in here one more time with another color. And I think I'll go with yellow. Down here. All right, spray it even more because I want it to have a lot of water. And then I'm going to just move my ink around. Pulling my page. It's okay if some of it mixes. And then, oh, I probably could do a little bit right here. Just stretch this out. And then we're just gonna dry it and it'll be done. That was simple, huh? Now, if you get a little bit too much, and I am gonna pull my my board out real quick. You can take your and just dab a little here and there. You know, you make it run. You can make it run this direction. It's totally up to you what you want to do. So now we're going to just dry it. I put these, so like if you want to dab this up, because it's a little much, so it doesn't run down in the seam, you can do that. But the heat gun will dry it, I promise. It will dry it. A few little puddles right there. See how it's drying it up over here? And it's wrinkling the page, but that's okay. It'll even back out. Try not to go into my seam right here because I don't want to mess up my shoes. I did those so long ago. I did those in June of 16. Wow, almost 2 years ago. This coming June. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my colors really vibrant. So I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to spray my page. And I'm going to drop color. And it doesn't have to be as much this time because you've got color in the background. So my water is really dirty. Now that I'll have to add some water too, but Okay. I'm going to move that color around. And then I'm going to pick it up with my, there we go. All right, so I got a puddle. I'm going to pick it up. Just like that. Looks like another little one. There we go. Let's see if it'll come out more vibrant this time. I have more pencil erasing droppings. Than anybody. I've got them in my paint. When you use bigger erasers, they really come off there. So this will be dry in a second. And then once we close our page and then open it back up like tomorrow, it will be flat and not wrinkled. So if you don't know anything about the song Well With My Soul, I can't remember exactly his name. It's an interesting, funny name. Anyway, he had a family. He was a businessman in New York, I think, or Philadelphia, or somewhere like that. And anyway, he was going over to him and his family were going to go overseas, and when he sent his wife and children over ahead of time. And there was the ship basically sunk. And his wife lived, but his 4 daughters did not. And so she went on and got over to the UK. And when that happened, she sent a telegram to him and letting him know. And so he immediately got on a boat, a ship, to go to where she was at. And when he was in the middle of the ocean, at the part where his daughters died, he was praying and told the Lord, "It is well with my soul that they have gone to be with you, Lord." And it was very, very touching. And so at that time he penned and wrote that hymn, that great hymn that we listened to on the radio years ago, and also that we sing sometimes in church. And now it's been remade into some different songs and been added to some songs and stuff. Mercy Me does one, and Kristen DeMarco, she does one. I think that's her name, Kristen DeMarco. I think so. She has one called The Brave, and she added Well With My Soul, the chorus, into it, I think. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song, but that is how it was written. So yeah. So now sometimes your letters might get, a little to where they're not as bright as they were. So you can always just go in and just go back over them and brighten them up. I'll show you with this little one. So, just like that. And the others aren't too bad. I mean, the bigger ones, you can still see really well normally. But yeah, it just works out good that way. So it is 3 John, and it's verse 2. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you have not joined our group on Facebook, come on over and join it. We do a lot of fun stuff. We do challenges and games and swaps, and do some faith-based crafts. We also, of course, our main thing is Bible journaling. We have live journaling on Monday night, and some other fun things throughout the week. So it is a lot of fun. So come join us. It is in Facebook, and it is called Well With My Soul. And if you want to leave a comment, I'll get back to you. Give me some thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. As always, it is Well With My Soul. Bye, guys. See you later.